Hey guys, it's Snipezy, welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing more Pokémon Colosseum, but this is going to be a bonus video because we are going to finish Mount Battle. That's part of the main story, so story mode, and I'm also going to be showing off some other things that we'll be able to do in battle mode and some other like fun modes that we can do in the game. But yeah, they're pretty cool and we'll get to them in a moment. But for now, this is what my team is looking like for Mount Battle, and I've done 91 to 99. We just did 99, so that's why I'm stood here. So before we get into the fight, and if you guys want to have like a bit of a guide for this fight that's coming up, just to, you know, give you guys a heads up so you want to be prepared, this guy is going to use a lot of Pokemon that know Earthquake, and quite a lot of them are flying types, so he's going for the strat where his Pokemon are basically going to be just immune to the earthquakes, since I think a majority of them are flying types, like 4 or 5 of them, so they're not going to be affected by the earthquakes going on, and some Pokemon even know Levitate, so it makes it even more worse. So just to make, you know, just to warn you guys about it, and when we get to the fight itself, I will talk about the moves that these Pokemon know and all that good stuff. But what's also good about this is that you can level up with your Pokemon if you want to get to level 60, since this guy is going to be level 60, all of his Pokemon are going to be level 60, so that's pretty much all there is to say. But we'll go over the moves in just a moment, and yeah, you can always just check this out before we actually do it anyway, so yeah. But this is it, so cool. 100. I love that they just have like a grand stage. And also, for getting to 100, you have this. A time flute. So if you're trying to get to purify all of your Pokemon, the time flute will be a massive help for you. I probably could have used it on that Tyranitar, but it's fine, we got him in the party here. This is what I'm rocking with. And yeah, I thought I'd just pick Pokemon that will help out with the, you know, earthquake flying stuff going on. And I think the team is pretty solid. I think it's decent. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and fight the champion, the Mount Battle champion. And I will go ahead and pull up his team on Bulbapedia so we can get a good old, you know, guide of what to expect from him. Welcome, so good for you to come. I'm Somek, the final trainer of Mount Battle. Now, show me the results of your training. Don't hold anything back. Oh, that's so cool. I don't think I've done this myself as well, so seeing this is kind of weird for myself. I've only watched other people do this. But this is it. The final battle. Mount Battle Master Somek. Oh, and the music, it's the Evice music. Alright, so he has got a Pinsir and Claydol. They are level 60 Pokemon. So let's pull up that team that he has so we can know what moves are coming, or at least what to expect. Alright. So, this fight is going to be very interesting because of the whole earthquake strat that's going on, and I know for a fact Claydol, it knows Levitate, so when it uses earthquake, the Claydol is not going to be affected at all, so I think that's most likely what's going to happen. But I might be able to outspeed Pinsir if I use Fire Blast on it, and I'm thinking for Claydol that I may confuse it, so let's see how this goes. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, great start, okay. Fantastic. I need to get the actual 100. There we go. Crobats, alright. We'll get that team strat thing up in a moment. Alright, we confused the Claydol. Good. Earthquake. Ah, okay. Interesting. Maybe he was desperate to try and take out my Entei. If he had like both of them. Alright, so let's get this team up. And this, by the way, this battle is going to be different if you do it via battle mode, but we'll talk about that later. Because, I mean, the Pokemon are crazy. It feels like battle mode is a lot harder, and I'll explain why. So Mech, he has a Claydol, which is a ground type psychic, knows the ability Levitate, and it has the moves Ancient Power, Earthquake, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. Pinsir, which we just took out, it's a bug type, it knows the ability Hypercutter, and it has the moves Revenge, Seismic Toss, Earthquake, and Rock Tomb. And then the Crobat, which we're facing right now, it is a Poison Flying type, it has the ability Inner Focus, so it can't be flinched, and it has the moves Aerial Ace, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Steel Wing. So I don't think we have to worry too much about that Crobat, but I think what I'll do is confuse it. Because this thing is going to be avoiding the Earthquakes, of course. Yeah, not too much damage. But when his other Pokemon come out, I'll make sure to talk about them. It's possible I might need to redo this fight. Things get too tricky. I mean, I did run a major risk with bringing Entei, but I thought, why not? Oh, okay, yeah. Entei's definitely gone. Oh dear. Alright, not too bad. And as well for these battles, you will be able to use items. Okay, I got an idea. Let's go for Rain Dance. And I'm gonna heal Umbreon. Because I have an idea that might work. Because Rain Dance will boost the water type moves of Suicune, but if one of my Pokemon get taken out, I can throw out Raikou or Tyranitar as Thunder to guarantee its 100 accuracy. If it comes to it, but we might be able to take these Pokemon out. What's the secret power on Crobat? Because sadly we can't poison it. But of course it can poison us with the Sludge Bomb. Nice, look out. Still getting them levels. Oh, the XP I should say. Not levels yet. Okay, so the next one is Gligar. Okay, I'm glad I did this now. So Gligar is a ground flying type. It knows the ability Hypercutter, and it has the moves Slash, Earthquake, Rock Tomb, and Aerial Ace. But Gligar isn't really that strong. To be fair, it could be stronger if it was evolved in Gen 4, but that's not the case in this game, because this is Gen 1 to 3. Okay, not quite, that's fine. Still targeting Umbreon, wow. But I love that Umbreon is so just tanky, because he has been just amazing for these fights. Because he takes the hits, he confuses the enemies, poisons them, sometimes secret power can be handy as well, and then the bite with flinch is just so good. And he's like super bulky with his defenses. Hook them both out, there we go. We did it. So it's just, is it 2 Pokemon left? Or is it 1? I think it's 2. Okay, Flygon. We got Flygon as well. And Gyarados, yes, okay. So, Flygon, Dragon Ground type, as we know, Levitate for its ability. It has some moves. Crunch, Dragon Claw, Earthquake and Flamethrower. And then Gyarados, it is a Water Flying type, has the ability Intimidate, as we saw. It has some moves, Hyper Beam, Dragon Dance, Hydro Pump and Earthquake. So that Gyarados is gonna be a problem. So let's go for Aurora Beam. I'm going to confuse Gyarados if I can. Wow, it took it out in one! Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Because Aurora Beam's not that super strong, so love that. So it's just Gyarados. Mist won't be super helpful for this. There we go. Glad that we got the confused there. I'm going to use another full restore on Umbreon because I think what I can do is I can slowly chip away at its health with Toxic if it lands. There we go. And I noticed from the fights before that Secret Power flinched the targets, but I don't know if it's different on platform 100. Oh god. Dragon Dance, oh dear. That's concerning. But we might be able to take it out in time. Okay, we need to confuse it again. But that's actually good. That's actually good, because now it has to recharge. I'm thinking maybe I should switch out to Raikou. But to be honest, I think we should be okay. We don't really have much to worry about now. But I'll, you know, just do it for the sake of it. He outsped both of my Pokemon. But Gyarados is a fast Pokemon, and Suicune, Umbreon, they're quite slow, so. So, most likely it's going to use Earthquake. I think Raikou might be able to outspeed it, even though it's got Dragon Dance. So I'm taking a bit of a risk here. Let's see how this goes. Yes! Yes, Raikou! Finish him. There we go, we took out the champion. The Mount Battle leader has been defeated. Yes, Mount Battle Master. Somek, that's his name. The Battle Master. Stupendous! If you say so. This is fantastic. I say fantastic. You had to be to defeat me. Oh, you had to be to defeat me. Yeah. Now, I'd like you to have this. Oh? Oh yeah, the coupons. Nice. Congratulations, but don't be content with this. Don't neglect your training. Would you like to have our Abra teleport you back to the registration counter? Sure. Okay, you got it. Ah, cool. We did it! Alright, thank you for taking the Mount Battle challenge. Please come back for more training. So, yeah, we don't have that many Pokemon coupons, even with the ones we gained. But, you know, you can come back and forth, do the fight multiple times if you want to try and grind for the coupons. But you can also do it via battle mode, which is what we're going to talk about right now. But I'm going to save the game first, and then we can quit the story mode and then just like go to the other menu. Alright. But yeah, I think as well for reaching 100, your Pokemon get a ribbon. Or is that wrong? Am I wrong on that? Or is it just purified Pokemon? Yeah, I think there's like there's a ribbon that you can get if you do 1 to 100 in one streak in like, you know, you don't like, oh, say I'm gonna go do something else. I think that's one way to get a ribbon from Mount Battle, but you know, it's just to show off to people to be like, lol, I did this in Pokemon Colosseum, so this Pokemon is special. But I mean, that would be really cool to do that one day if I was able to bring a Pokemon from here to like one of the modern Pokemon games. That would be so cool. Put it into Pokemon Home, because I know the ways to do it. But yeah, now that we've done Mount Battle, let's go ahead and talk about the other modes that are on the game. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, we're back at the main menu. Gotta see this screen again one more time, because it's so cool. Yes, alright. So you can see here we have the story mode on the left side and all that stuff, and we also have the battle mode. So Colosseum battle, battle using the Pokemon you raised, battle alone or with others, and then you have battle now, a quick battle using preset Pokemon, which is so cool. We'll get to that in a moment, but we'll do Colosseum battle first, I think it is. So you may enter Colosseum battles and the Mount Battle 100 trainer KO, and then you have gang battle, so battle with 2 or 4 players. So you can do that with using different controllers and linking up Game Boy Advances and stuff. If you have the whole old hardware, you can probably get it from somewhere like eBay or anything like that. So solo battle, you have enter a Colosseum battle, register Pokemon, and then coupon exchange. So I think that's the stuff from you know, like the things we did in the main game. Yeah, as you can see here. And then what's this on the right with the Pokemon GBA, exchange GBA Pokemon, game packs, Pokemon coupons for prizes. Okay, I don't know what that is because I haven't really done it before, where you link up the Game Boy stuff. Enter a Mount Battle 100 Trainer Knockout Challenge, and then continue, so resume a suspended Colosseum battle or a Mount Battle versus 100 challenge. So register Pokemon to enter a Colosseum or battle. Okay. So this is the Pokemon that I had from the main story. So what you want to do is you want to go to your story mode and basically set everything up for all of your Pokemon so that they're like got the right gear and all that good stuff. But there's also something else, and I'll show that when we do the actual Mount Battle. There we go, so they're registered. This is just to show it off. I'm not going to do the entire thing because that'll take way too long. Way too long. So double battles. So Colosseum battle, Mount Battle 100, knockout. There we go. So the reason why we're doing this is because there's a special reward that you get for doing Mount Battle and you reach 100. And this gets kind of annoying because whenever you do this, you have to pick Pokemon that are like going to be in battle and all that, so you know it's just one of them. So then just pick your Pokemon, go. And this, you're going to see that screen for every single battle when you do this. And you can see how this is a lot more tedious with you know, the regular mount battle, because it just throws you into battle. You just, you know, run up, blah blah blah. But it's like you're just looking at every single screen of like, oh, this Pokemon has this trainer has this Pokemon, blah blah blah. I mean, it's nice that you can see the HP at least. So the reason why this is a mode and why there's a special reward is because you get a special Pokemon for, firstly, purifying all 48 Shadow Pokemon, and for beating Mount Battle 100 on this mode. So not the story mode, it's on Colosseum Battle mode for the Mount Battle 100 Knockout Challenge. And that reward is a legendary Pokemon, which is none other than Ho-Oh, who we saw during the main story. So it's cool, it's a cool reward, but the process is long, and the Pokemon that show up in Mount Battle are pretty difficult when it comes to 90 to 100, and especially the champion, because it won't be the same as what we had. And as you could tell from when we started the challenge, it was like, oh, do you want to do single battle or double battle? And I think it's recommended to do double battles because the game is focused around that, so most likely your team from the story mode are suited for double battles. So I think that's just the best way to go, really, and I think it's kind of easier that way too. So the people at the end, the battle masters, Mount Battle like champions or whatever, they are not the same people, they're two different people. So for single mode, it's a guy called Infin, and then for double battles, the champion is, I think he's called Inity. So Infin, Inity. Yeah, Infin. And then the next one is Inity, yeah, Infin and Inity. And Inity is the double battles, Infin is single battle. So yeah, it gets a bit tedious, like you're seeing this for every single battle with like results like, oh, number one, there's the results. It's interesting that they chose this, because yeah, I mean, would you like to wait what? Would you like to suspend your game? No. Keep going. I don't know if I pressed the wrong button or what, but yeah. And something else you may also notice about the battles is that all the Pokemon are level 61 on their team, and the way that the battle mode works on this mode with the Mount Battle is the Pokemon will be on the opposing team. It's from 50 to 100, and it's going to be the level of your highest level Pokemon. And if your Pokemon are all the same level, it will be that level. So that's why with my Flygon, it's level 61, but you know, obviously my other Pokemon are lower. They're all like 58, 59. So keep that in mind when you do this mode. You want to have all of your Pokemon be the same level, otherwise the enemy will get an unfair advantage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And you want to make sure that you're fully prepared with giving your Pokemon hold items that are going to be effective in battle. So for example, my Raikou has the Amulet Coin. That's going to be absolutely pointless for this mode, so you want to give it something like a Scope Lens or something that will, you know, benefit its attacks. And of course, you know, make sure your movesets for your Pokemon are going to be effective against the enemies. And also the enemy teams, which is a lot different. The enemy teams are going to have hold items as well, so they're going to be prepared as well as you are. So gotta be careful and make sure that whatever is thrown your way, you're prepared for it. So this mode can be difficult, and I've never attempted it myself. I've only seen other people do it, and as well, you know, it's tedious because before you even do this, you need to purify all the Pokemon in order to get Ho-Oh, so yeah. But it's a cool reward. I will say that, it's pretty cool. So yeah, they have pretty strong Pokemon. And some of the trainers along the way have legendary Pokemon, which is like insane. Just crazy. But there is an advantage to this mode, which is with the whole GBA thing. So if you have certain Pokemon that you've trained up from previous games like Ruby and Sapphire Emerald, and they're very strong Pokemon that you can't normally get in Colosseum, you can bring them over if you have the correct hardware, and then, you know, just have it all set up. You could probably do this as well if you're playing via a ROM hack. You could probably get certain Pokemon to be in your team and then just, like, you know, put them on the team so that they can handle anything. However, the thing that will sort of like be a forfeit is that if you have legendary Pokemon in your team, it will cause the Pokemon coupons to be reduced between every single area clear, so you won't get as many coupons that way. So keep that in mind if you want to take advantage of the whole coupon things. No, don't suspend. I don't know why it was saying that, but yeah. Let's keep on going. So yeah, you can already see how it's like, oh, wow. It's tired, yes. So yeah, that's also another good thing that you can do about it if you do have the hardware to bring in Pokemon that way from a Game Boy Advance. Do it legitimately. But yeah, legendary Pokemon will cause Pokemon coupons to be reduced. But if you're just doing it to get the Ho-Oh, then might as well just use legendary Pokemon, because probably by that point you have nothing to lose, where you just want to get that Ho-Oh. But you know, there's even some things that I don't have, since you don't really get that many coupons. The mode is kind of like encouraged where you do it over and over to get more coupons and stuff. So I'd say probably do it in the main story first. You could probably farm with like area 10, like get the 1,200 coupons, and if you want to get the items that are with the coupon exchange, then do that, because some of the items and the TMs are very good. I know at one point I got Thunderbolt, because that's how my Enteinos Thunderbolt, I gave it to them. Because I thought, I'm fed up as Spark, I just want to give it a better move, and I wasn't going to have enough points to get an item, or at least I was too impatient, so I was like, nah, I'll just get Thunderbolt instead. So yeah, if you wanted, you could always just do that to get more of the coupons to fully prepare yourself. Yeah, let's do Rock Slide. But I think after this I'll probably just like cancel it. You know, this is just to give you an idea of what it's like. So probably what I'd recommend, because it is quite a slow process, is like, you know, have something on in the background, like watch an anime, a TV show, or whatever you want to do, listen to music. I'd say something like that, because it's going to take a bit of time. Because whilst I was farming for XP and stuff during the main story, I would just do that, like watch YouTube or have something on in the background. Because it can be quite a slow process of, like, you know, repetitive battles and all that. But obviously when the battles get tougher and you start seeing stronger Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, that's when you need to pay attention, so just be careful. And Bulbapedia will tell you the Pokemon to expect on the areas, but I don't think it has their movesets. It's only for the champions, it will tell you their movesets. But yeah, I'm sure that you guys could probably do it, no problem, if you went in fully prepared. But I'd say it's probably like the very last thing that you want to do in the game if you really wanted to get Ho-Oh, or get some cool items that you can get from the exchange. That's also a good way that you can do it. You know, if you want to do it on Colosseum, get the items from this mode instead of like doing it on GBA or something. Perfect win! Ah, nice! Yeah, I'm gonna end it. But yeah, that is the Mount Battle Knockout Challenge via the Colosseum mode. And now we're going to do battle now. Colosseum battle mode, yeah. And then what am I saying? And then this is the battle now mode, so you get preset Pokemon teams, and some of them are really fun. And you can just have a look through what Pokemon options there are. Some of them are awesome. Like with the legendary dogs, you get the Reggie Pokemon, so like Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel. And I'll show one of them off as well. And yeah, just for a bit of fun, really. I quite liked the look of the I think it's the Johto starters? No, not the Johto starters, the other one. But yeah, you can do easy, normal, and it'll give you like different Pokemon, which is really cute. So if there's any Pokemon that you really like, oh wow, then you can just go ahead and do that. See if I can find that team again that I liked the look of. Because yeah, I remember doing this mode before. That's quite a cool team. Milotic, oh, that's tempting. Ah, that team as well. Some of them do carry over from like single battle and all that. But I don't think you get legendary Pokemon apart from the legendary dogs and the Reggies. Come on, where's that other team I saw? I haven't seen him in ages. There we go, that's the one I wanted. Alright. And they all take place in Phoenix Stadium, which is pretty cool. Oh, he's got the legendary dogs. Oh man, well he's gonna win, ain't he? Yeah, let's go for Blaziken, Reptile, Regirock, Swampert. Yeah, this is just for fun to show it off, because I remember doing this mode a lot. So it's pretty fun just to like play with different preset Pokemon. And it's a good way to like get better at battles, I'd say, as well, if you're new to the Pokemon stuff. Alright. Yeah, they got the Intimidate, but I love it. Is it? No, Kanto's Gen 1. Kanto, Johto. I always forget the name of Gen 3. Let's have a look at the moves that we have. Adamant, oh cool. They even have really good natures. Leaf Blade, Crunch, Dragon Claw, Protect, Superpower, Ancient Power, Curse and Sap Cannon, Curse, Earthquake, Return, Rest. Oh okay, that's interesting. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a very good matchup here, do I? Let's go for Dragon Claw and Salamence, because it will count as special. Oh, is it going for Earthquake? Nice. Good damage. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't use the fire attack. Let's go for Earthquake and Protect, because it's very unlikely Entei's going to use Protect again. Oh, interesting choice. But it's to try and take out my Swampert. That's why he's doing it. Oh, one! Oh wow. Curse, and I'm going to Leaf Blade. Nice. Alright, next. Raikou. Aerial Ace. Oh no. Yeah. Thought so. Okay, I'll throw out Blaziken. Yeah, let's go for that. Reflect. Ah. There we go. Enjoyed the hit. So it's a bit like Protect, but instead it will just have itself reduced to 1. So it's very good for strategic moves like Reversal that Blaziken has, because Reversal has more power depending on how low its health is. Yeah, let's do Reversal on Dolphin. No! He outsped me! Oh dear. I swear, if that Dolphin uses Earthquake, I'll be not happy. Oh, come on. Really? Wow. He outsped both. Like, both of them outsped now Swampert, but of course he used Curse. Oh my god, Regirock, you are screwed. Broodaroonie. Yeah, the Tefts, what am I saying? The fights can be tough. I said it the other way around. The Tefts are going to be the fights are going to be tough. And as well, he had an unfair advantage having legendary dogs. Where I only had to start Pokemon evolutions. Jeez. Because he had 2 of them. Oh well. Whatevs. But yeah, that's a taste of what the Battle Now mode is like in Pokémon Colosseum. But I think that pretty much wraps it up, because I wanted to do a little bonus video of what you can do in Pokémon Colosseum, and then just some of the options there. But yeah, I think that concludes everything now for Pokémon Colosseum, because again, I'm not really going to be doing the purifying all the Pokemon stuff, because that'll just take a lot of time, as well as trying to get to Mount Battle 100. So if you really want to do it for yourself, then go ahead and check out Colosseum Battle Mode with the Mount Battle 100 Knockout Challenge, so that you can get yourself the Ho-Oh if you purify all of the 48 Pokemon in the base game. That's pretty much it for this game, but we're also going to be playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness most likely in the next video, or it'll probably be at some point soon, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I hope to see you guys for the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Let's Play, if you'll be joining me, or even if you're just watching this Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. But yeah, for now, I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I make next on Snipezy Plus.